Well, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be starting a new Let's Play on my channel. This time it will be focused on a Cricket Captain 2018 Let's Play. Now, I had one earlier on in my channel was it last year? It might have been the start of this year. No, sorry, last year. And I focused on Australia. This time I'm going to just completely start fresh. We're going to go with an international career. This time we're actually going to start with, this is a tough choice. There are a few teams that I wouldn't mind taking the realms under, but I am quite impressed about one side in the Caribbean who defeated England in a series. They lost the test today to England, but they still won 2-1. I will be taking over the West Indies. And I'll just call my name Mega Cards of 1. We won't be playing one-day cricket or 2020 cricket. We will just be playing first-class cricket, which is test cricket. We'll keep it on normal. Yeah, normal is the highest. I think, I don't know if it has a hard difficulty. So as you can see, we start all the way back in the 6th of June 2018. What I might do is I might just sim until this England series. That way, then I can go from there. Basically start at it where it is at the moment. Yeah, so I'll just cut away to when I get to that series, and then you will see me again. Alright, so we're back. I just simmed the last 3 series, so it's the last 4 series, sorry. So we beat Sri Lanka, which they did in real life. We beat Bangladesh in the West Indies. Then we lost to India, which happened in real life. Then we beat I'm trying to remember. They played Bangladesh in December. We beat them over there, but I'm not too sure if they won or not. Now we're at the England Test. As you can see, we are ranked number 8 in the world. We only have 11 points, which is quite bad, to be honest, when sides like Bangladesh, who are on 9 points, are only 2 off us. But I think that's just the state of where the West Indies are at the moment. As you can see, Virat Kohli is the number 1 test ranked player in the world. Angelo Matthews is number 2. Joe Root, the England captain, is number 3. Asad Shafiq from Pakistan is number 4. And Shikhar Dhawan is number 5. We will be obviously aiming to win this series. We will see what we will do. I'm going to try and name a very similar squad. I don't know why Chris Gale's in the squad. He's 39 years old. Unfortunately, he scored 148 in one of the tests, so I didn't name him. So unfortunately, as much as Gale, I really like Chris Gale. He's not playing because he's way too old. He's 39. I'm not going to play him. So we're going to play a somewhat similar side to what they named in real life. I believe one of their players was someone Campbell. He was the opener. And he's only got a first class average of, what has he got? Has he played a test? Sorry, he might have played a test. I didn't quite see, did he? No, he hasn't played a test. Oh, his current year is only averaging 10. But he got named, he was the opener with Craig Brathwaite. Shane Hedemeyer played. Evan Lewis didn't play. I don't know why he's in it. Shea Hope played. Shane Dowich. Roston Chase played. Holder, obviously. Roman Rafer, I don't think he played. Kim Paul, he played in the last test. Bishu didn't play. Is that Nikiata Miller? He's 36. He's ancient. Get rid of him. I believe, I'm trying to remember, who'd they have? There's Alazar Joseph in it, I think he is. Sorry, I'll just trying to work out who actually played. I remember Sunil Ambrose was their keeper at one stage, wasn't he? I'm trying to remember. If we can't find who was in the squad, I'll just name just someone who I thought might have been able to play, but we'll just see what we can do. current year. No, we want career. And we want, I'm assuming it would have been one of their younger players who hasn't played a lot of tests. Andre Russell played a test? Wow, I never knew that. That's his brother, isn't it? Kyle Hope. What do we need? So we're going to have two openers in Brathwaite and Campbell. Bravo will come in at 3, I think he does. Hope at 4, Hope at 3, Bravo at 4. Hetmeyer at 5, Chase at 6, Dowrich at 7, Holder at 8. Oh, we just need another quick or an actual spinner. Shannon Cottrell maybe, or Sheldon Cottrell. Who's the best shield? Not shield. I keep relating this to a domestic cricket bowler. Bishu. He's 33. To be honest, I don't want to play a 33-year-older. I want to keep this team relatively young because that's where the West Indies are at the moment. They're a young sort of side developing. Might play Roman Rafer, 27. Raymond Rafer. It's just for another player until I can find out who actually played. I got the team basically similar to what it is. We're going to give Brathwaite general technique. What I've found though is the only real time with this game will give him some general technique. For example, Darren Bravo, who is 29 and he's played 49 tests. You don't want to be going batting practice and say working on his general technique. I found general technique works really well for people who's played less tests, like say under 10, and you know they are relatively young. For an older player, I found the only way that they sort of improve is if you work on, say, their in terms of their defensive back foot technique or front foot. Now, because we are playing on the West Indian wickets, I'm assuming they're going to be fast wickets, which means there will be a bit of bounce. So we'll go for a back foot technique for him. We want to improve Jason Holder's batting, so hopefully we can get his defensive technique up a bit. Because if you don't remember, in real life a few weeks ago, Jason Holder made a double century, and it was completely crazy. It was one of the best innings, probably from an all-rounder from my memory. Now the problem I have with modern day cricket now is there are a lot of teams that have say 2 or 3 players who actually can keep, and the issue nowadays is it's all about, like it used to be, you just got in through your keeping. Now you get in because you can bat as well, which I sort of don't agree with in a sense, because when I played cricket younger, I never kept, but I never thought of a keeper as a player who needed to be able to bat, because they needed to be. I looked at it this way. I looked at it. They needed to be a better batsman than a bowler, but they didn't need to be rated as a batsman. But you know, now it's always good to have keepers who can bat. But to me, a lot of teams, especially England, and as you can see, the West Indies. Hetmeyer, who did keep at one stage. Shai Hope, I think he kept in 2 tests, but for some reason he's registered as a keeper. And Dowrich, who is their keeper. We're actually not going to play Rifer. We're going to play Joseph because Joseph is their next big thing. Kemar Roach and Shannon Gabriel are the ones going to open the bowling. We're just going to change this up a bit. Shai Hope is going to bat at 3. Darren Bravo will bat at 4. Hetmeyer will bat at 6. I like Chase at 5. And yeah, we'll look at the conditions. It looks like it's going to be a good thing to bat on. Could be some runs here. Let's see what we get. England's team. So unfortunately, the game hasn't retired Alistair Cook. So Alistair Cook is still in the game. It is a relatively very strange side, if you ask me. This is basically the side that played against Australia, except Joss Buttler's in it. Overton, I doubt he'll ever play Test cricket for a long time because England has a very good pace attack at the moment. Tom Curran, he's completely gone off the track. He's a Test bowler. He's a 2020 ODI bowler. So, and Milan, he got dropped, and yeah. Interesting, Ben Stokes is at 4. Usually he's a bit lower. So we lost the toss and we have to bowl, which is very unfortunate. This is going to be probably a really good wicket to bat on the first 2 days, and then it'll probably start to put some cracks into the wicket. We're just going to start to autoplay this game and see what happens. If I need to change my tactics, I will, and hopefully I can get a wicket relatively early. As you can see, Shannon Gabriel, what are you doing? You're going at like 2 and over. We're going to get Alizar Joseph. I think it's Alizar. And the main man, Jason Holder. Wait, does it say he's... No, I was going to say, Roston Chase is an off spinner. He's not a leg spinner. That's fine. The England team are kicking away a little bit, if you ask me. They've 70 runs is pretty average in the first session. Like, you could probably... There's sides like India, when I usually verse them, they normally get about 100 runs per session. And it's very hard to stop them because the problem is they have very aggressive batsmen. So it is unfortunate. So we'll just look at Alistair Cook's weakness, apparently. He's a back foot player, so it doesn't mean you're going to get him out this way, but usually if you bowl the opposite to what their strength is, then there's a better chance to what you can get him out with. Keaton Jennings is the opposite. He is a front foot player that likes to play leg side, so we'll keep the bowler on this side. We'll switch Alistair Cook when we bowled Alistair Cook on the other side, and we're going to actually take Joseph out of the attack. He is getting pretty much canned. We'll keep Roach and Gabriel, and we got a first wicket. I might just put wickets only on, that way you guys can see the wickets, because sometimes it does get a bit boring looking at a screen and just watching statistics, even though I really like this sort of stuff. But I know a lot of people find some footage of a game a bit better. We're going to put Roston Chase into the game. Let's see what he can do. There's T. England's got 160. That's not bad. Roston Chase is going at 4 and over. Man, like... The thing is with this game is if a team starts to dominate, there's really not much you can do. You just have to sort of sit back and just hope you can do something. Holder comes in, and he gets...
Well, the batsman thought that was a boundary, but he's out. Great catch.
Mid-on there, I think it is. And Roston Chase takes the catch, and Jennings, I think, one of his highest scores, he's pretty bad in real life. He makes 94. We're going to autoplay this. Hopefully we can get a wicket. No, we're going to swap bowlers. Now, the thing is, you don't want to take the chance and completely deplete your bowler stamina like I nearly did there with Holder, because what happens is they can actually get injured and it is pretty bad. We're going to take the new ball. Hopefully we can get a wicket. Ben Stokes is going the bash, it seems, which is unfortunate. Gabriel comes in. He's got him! Ben Stokes is gone. Get out there, Benny Stokes, 39, bowled by Shannon Gabriel. Joe Root is going on to 90. He's got 100, and England have made 295 on the first day for a loss of 3 wickets. Joe Root will resume the day at 102, and David Malan, the South African, will resume at 2. We're actually going to change it up. We're going to open with Jason Holder. Hopefully he can get another breakthrough, and we're going to bring in Kemar Roach. Let's see what will happen. Joe Root normally converts a very big score if you let him. I might just take his defense. I'll play very defensive against him. Like, look at this. Milan's going at basically a runner ball. He's got 54. Like, this is the issue. Is no matter how defensive your field sets, Holder comes in. Is it caught behind? And he's got him.
Well, he waited for the decision, but he's got to go.
The captain, Jason Holder, the captain of the West Indies, gets the captain of England, Joe Root, for 129. Beautiful bowling from Jason Holder. But I believe by the time we bat, we're in big trouble. Joseph comes into Milan.
It's in the air.
It is.
Nicely caught.
Again by Shannon Gabriel. Johnny Bairstow is in. I'm going to try and speed the game up a bit. If you can hear clicking, that would be my mouse clicking in the background. Holder comes in.
He's bowled it all over the place.
Into leg stump, and Butler cannot play that. England lead by 455 runs. This is getting impossible. I'm going to bowl Roston Chase just to... He comes in. He's going to get a wicket up in the first over. Roston Chase.
That's a huge miscue.
Craig Overton.
Another day, never before, but he's got to go.
Craig Overton is out. Holder comes in. Tommy
Big appeal.
Tommy Curran has played all over.
The finger goes up.
Could not get. Let's have a look at the replay, and it was bang on, struck in line. The ball pitched okay, and it was hitting middle stump. But I mean, this is all too little, too late, if you ask me. Holder comes in, and Johnny
played all round.
He's out for 51. Just have a look at the England innings for the moment. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players who have got over 50. They've all got starts. You know, you could say Stokes and Butler got a start. They were in for 50 odd balls. That's Test cricket for you, if you ask me. We're going to try and get Gabriel to come in and finish the tail off. Hopefully there's a bit resistance though from Anderson and Broad, which is very annoying. And they even got to tea at day 2. They made 510 runs. This is just really disappointing. And Roach comes into Broad.
Well, how did he catch that?
Big first slip. And Broad made 49. I mean, good on him. We're in big trouble if you ask me. So we're going to come in. Hopefully I'm going to turn... It's just a superstition, but I'm going to turn the wickets, like the wicket highlights, off for my team, because every time I do that, I normally, for some reason, get a seemingly bad score. And John Campbell is out for 9. That's not how we wanted to start. We just need to survive until the end of the day. We don't need to lose any more wickets. Just win. And when I say that, we're gonna bring in Holder. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring in Holder as a night watchman, even though he is an all-rounder. We just need to. Oh my god! And Jason Holder goes out for 1. There is no way. We're gonna have to follow on. We're already 48 for 3. The wicket's getting pretty bad, if you ask me. Poor Shai Hope, he's been in there for nearly 70 balls. See, this is how you have to bat, unfortunately, in the West Indies, is because the wickets are so... they're really bowler-friendly occasionally, and then when they're not, you need to dig in deep with your batsmen. Like, you can't just expect to score easy runs. But unfortunately, England did the opposite to that. They just completely took the game on. Shai Hope is out for 32. We're 5 for 98. We are in big trouble. Man, Roston Chase, can he get 100 like he did in real life today? Shedden Hetmeyer is out. Shane Dowich, the keeper, is in. He's not a very good batsman, even though he made 100 the other week in real life. Look, I'm not expecting to win this series just because the game completely overrates England. England are a very good test side, don't get me wrong. But unfortunately, if you start with one of the bad test nations like the West Indies, you then have to sort of hope you can develop your players better. Look at that. We're just Tom Curran. And Gabriel goes third ball. Dowich not out on 18. Wimbo bowled out for 116. Of course England were going to ask us to follow on. They barely bowled any overs. John Campbell is... I will stick with John Campbell just because the West Indies seem to like him. I've seen a bit of him play. He seems an okay player. What is he? He's pretty young, I think. He's 25, you know. As a test opener, I mean, good on him. I'm prepared to give chances to players in the West Indies just because we need to rebuild the spirit and the culture, and you know, we want to make the West Indies great again. They were one of the best teams in the world like years ago, but unfortunately there's not a lot of money in the West Indies, and they don't really get supported by a lot of the cricketing governments. And good on John Campbell. He made 51 on his test debut. We're pretty happy about that. Maybe there's a bit in it for the... But if you have a look at it here, it's an erratic bounce. There's no way. John Campbell caught and bowled by Curran. Curran's nearly man of the match. I don't know. I think he took like 5 in the first... 4 or 5 in the first innings. Craig Brathwaite, the man who is very annoying to players because he is so defensive and he's gone on attack. He's made 50. Jason Holder. Good old Jason Holder. Ben Stokes is going at 5 and over. Broad's going at about 3. Stokes at 6 now. And Jason Holder makes a quick fire 36, but he's out. I mean, I'm not really expecting to get within this total, if I'm honest. We're on a day 4 wicket that has erratic bounce. The pitch is average though, but unfortunately, if they're going to bowl bounces, it's going to be very hard to play. We hope Brathwaite can get 100 here and be very good for the confidence of Craig Brathwaite. He's a very good player in terms of his real life ability. But unfortunately, every time he captains a side, he always seems to have a very bad record. I don't know whether that's just Jason Holder going out, and as we can see, Craig Brathwaite is out for 88. It is disappointing if you ask me. I might put the wickets on just to see when someone goes out, because I don't really expect, we're not going to get 150 odd runs. There's no way. Unless we do have 2 batsmen in after this, or a batsman and a keeper, but as I said before, this is going to be a very hard task. England's got a new ball, so they could clean us up pretty quickly. And
oh, what a
Boston
catch!
Chase
Absolutely
did not need to
stupendous.
play at that. That was a terrible shot. You're out for 22. Shimron Hetmeyer, the ex-keeper of the West Indies, is in. Darren Bravo, the Wall they call him in the West Indies. He's not as good as the Wall from India in Pujara, but he's okay. Look, he's faced 142 balls for a total of 34 now. At 23.1 strike rate, that's bad. And
Bowled, what an absolute cracker of a delivery.
Gets bowled by the man himself, Tom Curran, who is bowling really well in these conditions. Dowich comes in. He was not out last test. We are at T. What have we made? 275. That's probably a par score on this wicket, if you ask me. Just the bad innings in the first innings is what cost us. If we didn't have to follow on, I do believe England would have batted until probably day 5, and I honestly think we could have saved the test by a draw. 315. Bravo made a 56. If possible, I don't think it'll work. I'm going to try and save the test by a draw because there's no way we're going to win. You just need to get the stumps. Come on, get the stumps. Get the stumps. 31, 28. Into day 4. Now, this could be a pretty bad session here. Come on, guys. Just hang on. Hang on, guys. We're going to actually get a lead here, I think. Dowich and Bravo put on 93. As you can see, that's a user record. because I haven't played as the West Indies. Here we go. We lead by 9. Can we hold on? Can Bravo get 100? Can he get 100? He's got 100, and let's see when he got the 100. It would have been with this ball here. And he hits that right down the ground.
Beautiful
and that
shot.
brings up his
4 more.
Test 100.
And that's
Good
his...
on him, Darren Bravo. He has been out of the Test side for a long time. Hopefully Dowich can do the same. I'll be honest, if we can draw this Test, I will be very pleased, considering we were asked to follow on. This would be a mammoth effort. And Bravo,
That's very close.
behind the crease for 115. I'm going to turn the wickets off. We're at lunch day 5. Joseph can't bat to save his life, so I should have had Roach in before him. England's taken a new ball. This could be bad. Joseph is out. Now I'm going to tell Kemar Roach just to defend, just because we want to keep Dowich in. But when I do that, they'll probably, yeah, look at that. Kemar Roach is out. We're going to have to tell him to hold strike. And he'll go out because he'll try to be aggressive. It's not looking good. If you ask me, we're going to get bowled out. We got Dowich once again was not out. I feel for the lad, I honestly do. 79. We made 449. It is a bit reflective of the game, to be honest. Like, with a score like that, it really should have been a draw, but we made 166 in the first innings, which is immensely disappointing. We only lead by 79 runs, so all we have to do is completely play defensive cricket. I don't think we will get any wickets. We're going to actually put it on low chances. Cook to Gabriel.
A huge shout goes up.
He's given him.
And he's
Cook
given him
is
out.
There 1 for 7. And it was just hitting off stump. Cook played the way he was playing that shot looked really awkward, if you ask me. He played well in front of his stumps. Root comes in. He's
edged it. An almighty miscue, but it's gone to the boundary. 4 more.
The England are going for it though. They need 68. Surely England couldn't get bowled out. There's no way. I'm going to bring on Holder. No, not Bravo. Bravo's going to bowl horrible. Bring on Holder. And bring on Joseph. No, I don't think we're going to go anywhere. It's tea at day 5. They need 33 runs. There's no way I'm going to hold them to 33 runs for an hour. Roston Chase comes in to bowl his second ball to Keaton Jennings.
Soundly beaten, but is it out? No, says the umpire, not out.
Pitching outside the line. It was hitting, but it was pitching outside the line. We're going to lose this. I can't be... we'll see what happens here. Chase comes in. England don't need many runs. And he's been
keeper's whipped the bails off.
He's been stumped. Terrible decision from Keaton Jennings to go with needing 6 runs. That's not what you want. Root, is he going to hit the winning run?
What a good ball. He had to play.
They didn't appeal. Played and missed. This will be the winning runs, I believe. And there it is. Ben Stokes gets the winning runs.
I don't think anyone expected it to be that easy. They'll be very pleased with that.
They did deserve the win, I'm not going to lie. It was a good win from that outfit. As I said, we made 166 in the first innings. If we had made at least 250, or what were they? No, we had to make at least 330, 336, so we could get not a follow-on. If we had made that, it would have been a draw, 100%. Because if you look at this, in the second innings, we made 449. 449 in the second innings is pretty damn impressive, considering it's like an outlier in Test cricket to make at least 400 runs in a second innings. Usually you only make about 250 to 300. So it was a pretty good result in that second innings. We built some confidence. Hopefully we can make a better inroad for the second test. But yeah, so that was it for this episode. I'm just going to be doing one test at a time just to shorten the videos. If you like what you saw, or if you want to see more of this, leave a like, subscribe, and possibly leave some comments. Basically, in the comments, just let me know what you would want to see from this West Indies side, who I should maybe look out to play, because as I said, I'm not really that knowledgeable of a lot of West Indian young talent. I'm only going off what their side is pretty much at the moment. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's me signing out. Mega Cars are out. Thanks for watching again, guys.